What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more punk rock, and back with some more Bad Religion. This time we're going to go to some of their very early stuff. We're going to listen to a tune from 8085. As you can see, I have a copy that is in my CD stack somewhere. I think I thought it was lost at some point, so I ended up getting a replacement. So I actually have two copies of this. So this is Bad Religion 8085. You love the simplicity of the punk rock imagery. It's the same thing. You can't really see it up there, but I have from my old copy of Suffer the vinyl, on the inside, like the liner card with the lyrics, it's actually a photograph of a room where they've written all the lyrics on the wall, and then there's a guitar and a leather like punk rock jacket hung over the door handle. It has a very similar sort of atmosphere as that picture. But yeah, we're gonna listen to a tune called Part 3, and in fact, this is a sort of like, it's a series. It's sort of like a series of songs that are, you know, sort of depictions of the anthropological condition. But yeah, eventually, I think it's on, is it No Control? I think it's No Control, Part 4, The Index Fossil. Really great song. But this is Part 3. I forget which EP this is on. I just discovered it as part of 8085. Once I, you know, discovered Bad Religion, very quickly bought everything that I could find. But yeah, this is an amazing compilation. You know, maybe We're Only Gonna Die from Our Own Arrogance. I think that might be the most famous song, but their theme song, Bad Religion, is on here. White Trash, Second Generation, Faith in God, Fuck Armageddon, This Is Hell. Just so many good tunes on here. Frogger, World War III. But like I said, we're gonna listen to a tune called Part 3. And when I say that Mr. Bentley shines at the beginning of this one, maybe you will understand.
Troops of the seas, the might of war, it can't be won. No lie you've been raised. The show of greed and ignorance, that's my smart dominance.
As relevant in 2022 as it was in 82. The same cycles of violence, conquering cruelty and oppression, in more modern forms and more terrifying ways.
A lesson has been learned, but this time there's no second chance. The hated goes the world. A million lives they're lost each day. A city slowly burns, and a mother holds a dying child, but no one is concerned.
Or depending on where you are, people might be more or less concerned. The guitar. Yep. Shout out to Bad Religion. Absolutely love it. It's funny, a lot of the material on this, it's more that early gritty, kind of like rough, like early 80s hardcore sound. It sounds more like a band like DOA, which again, if you know Bentley, he actually was in both of those bands. But yeah, it has a grittier sound. When they get to, by the time they get to Suffer and No Control and Against the Grain, there's a melodic layer. It's still very energetic. It's fast. It's hard. It's rocking. But there's a melodic, like slick nature to some of their songs, whereas these, you know, this song and again like Faith in God and like We're Only Gonna Die from Our Own Arrogance, they have this like gritty sort of early 80s hardcore intensity. So again, it's just interesting to listen to the evolution of a band's sound or the maturation of a band's sound. But it's, again, I like all the different eras. I really do like the gritty sound of a lot of the songs on this 8085 compilation as I discovered it. And I'm also a huge fan, I mentioned before, I think my very favorite Bad Religion material is that sort of run of Suffer, No Control, Against the Grain. Maybe you could even throw Generator and, whatchamacallit, Recipe for Hate in there. I mean, honestly, like, And again, even when you get to the modern era, Process of Belief and True North, Descent of Man, right up into the Age of Unreason, like they're just all fantastic. So many good ideas, so many great guitar riffs, so many great oohs and ahs as they credit them. The harmonies, which I mentioned when I did reacted to their was it When, or was it I did the I Want to Conquer the World? I think it was When. But yeah, like I said, I'm just a huge fan, so we're going to be jumping around to different albums, but we're going to get to a lot of different Bad Religion tracks. They deserve attention. The lyrics, I'm not going to delve into 20-minute long lectures, but I do think there's some lyrics in a lot of their songs that are just so well written and so prescient, timeless. Again, some of the lyrics here about, mankind, avarice sends them across the sea as they send troops and try to conquer things and so on. It's, unfortunately, these are the hallmarks of human history. I did that reaction to Propagandhi supporting caste, what a great song that is. And it's like these things happen, and like the worst tendencies, the most violent and destructive tendencies, or at least like avaricious tendencies of humans are the things that then get celebrated in history books, and we celebrate the pornography of force, instead of talking about the lives that were shattered by these things and so on. So again, lyrically, Bad Religion has been amazing from the very beginning, but it's interesting to hear how their musical sound has evolved. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're a big fan of the band, or let me know if there's a certain era in the band's evolution that you particularly like a lot of the songs from. And do let me know if there's a particular Bad Religion song that you'd like to hear reacted to. As I said, I have all the albums, I should be able to react to anything. Again, even stuff on Tested, which for me was the hardest one to get, but eventually I did get a nice pristine copy. I heard it, my friend had it first, and then this was back in the day when I wasn't really using the internet yet, and so it was basically trying to go around to different CD shops and record stores to find it, but then I do think I got it on Discogs once I started using Discogs, maybe 06 or something like that. So anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're a big fan. Let me know if you have a request. Other than that, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.